This message is for my light workers. Those of y'all working in a healing or a helping profession. Maybe you're just starting to finish up your education, but you are setting goals and you're hitting milestones, but you're noticing as soon as you are about to hit a milestone, something big is going to happen. There's just this blockage that you lose energy, you lose focus, you get depressed, you don't know where it's coming from. The message for you is that you have competition. And even though you are not a person that thinks of yourself as someone that another person would have to compete with or would even consider competing with, you do have competition. And you know who it is. You know who it is, but you don't know their identity. So I'm here to help you out. Former spouse or a partner. And for a lot of y'all, this is people that you don't know that well. You have a connection to this person in some type of way, but it's a very loose connection, like a friend of a friend, a play cousin of someone you're dating, something like this. But for a lot of y'all, this is a spouse or an ex-spouse. When y'all were together, if you had a thing that you did it brought you joy. Maybe you made jewelry or you made bread, whatever it is that you do. You did it and they saw it and they said, hey, we can make money off of that. We should start a business. You were like, no, this is just something I do for me. This thing that I'm getting ready to go back to school for, this is the thing that's going to make me, make my money. You've been called to do it. You know that you want to do it. You know that you need to do it. And this person is like, nah, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's a waste of money. You know what you're supposed to do. And in some cases, this is a person that you went to for advice, and they intentionally gave you bad advice. But you're identifying that person because every time you feel like you're called to do something and you bring it to this person, they shoot it down. Or they try to involve themselves in some kind of way so they can benefit off of it as well. But it's not something that is meant for them. And you let them know that. Whatever it is that you've been called to do, you're doing it anyway, no matter what this person says. You're doing it anyway. And now maybe you're seeing that this is the person who decides, okay, since you want to go back to school, I'm not going to go back to school because I don't need to go to school. I'm just going to start a business. And I got the image of somebody who was like, you know what? I'm going to make Adirondack chairs that float. And you're like, did you do any research? Like, because that might be something that is already, nah, I don't need you. You don't know what you're talking about. I know business. So they go off and they're going to start a business because they're in competition with you. They want to prove that they're better than you. The whole time they're talking about you, how stupid this is, what a bad idea this is. But they go off and they do something that is a little bit absurd. You try to help them, but they don't want your help, so you let them. You notice that every business idea that they have, it fails. They get it up and running and it fails. You keep on doing your thing. Okay? This is your competition. And because they see you winning, they see the gifts that you have, they see your vision, even though they speak against it, they see it and they want it for themselves, so they compete with you. And it's hard to see our spouse or our best friend or someone who's very close to us competing with us or even thinking that they can compete with us, but they do it. And the message is, although you would never say it, you don't even think it, it goes to say, these people, they can't compete where they don't compare. They do not compare to you. You are the real thing. You are light. You are love. You are good. You're not perfect, but you are light and you are walking in your purpose. And this is a person who sees that and they don't like it. And the whole reason that they're with you or they cling to you or that they watch you so closely is because they want what you have. They don't know your full story. They don't know what the divine has planned for you, but they want it for themselves and they see you as competition. When you are of the light and you are working with someone else who is in the light, or you are doing a light worker, we don't compete against one another. Light combines and it becomes brighter if needed. Otherwise, you light up this space, I light up this space. We could be doing the exact same thing. I speak to this crowd, these people, they feel like I speak to them. We are both doing the same thing. We may be getting the same message, but it is reaching the people who it's supposed to reach. You have people, like I said, a loose relationship. They're watching you. They watch, you got this car, they want this car. You got this house, you want this house. You do this thing, they look like they make decent money, I want to do this thing. And they speak against you. They want to compete with you. And they may not even be in the same field yet, but they're trying to get to where you are. Again, you cannot compete where you don't compare. If the divine says that I can do this thing, that I'm supposed to do this thing, and you trying to come in my lane, you're going to be moved out the way. We don't compete. Light doesn't compete with light. So y'all have competition. Y'all have people who are secretly in the background looking at every move that you make, and they're trying to counter it. They're praying against it. They're speaking against it. They are walking in rooms that you have to come into pretty soon, and they're speaking against you. And you, like I said, you would never think of this. So the goal being, the message being to pause for a little bit. When you see those blockages, when you feel those blockages, and you know something is, it's an invisible wall, stop, pray, meditate, call on your help. I'm always going to tell you to call on your help, because your guides are trying to show you, hey, you need to ask for help with this. If it's a prayer asking to remove any energetic blockages, then you need to pray for energetic blockages to be removed. If you need to ask for your competition to be revealed to you, then your competition needs to be revealed to you so you can know who to avoid or who not to tell your business to, so they can work against you. Maybe you need to do a lot of your stuff in secrets. Like I said, keep it close to your chest. But if you feel it, stop, ask your team, call on the divine, say your prayers, ask that this energy be moved out of the way. You don't mean anybody any harm, but in order for you to get to the next step, to do the next thing that you need to do, that the divine says that you need to do because you agreed to do a job, then you need to pray on it. Make time and space to speak with your spirit team, to hear the message, and to follow guidance. Okay, y'all? They can't compare with you. You are so bright, and you are so positive, and you are so close. Don't let them stop you from doing what you need to do, okay? Y'all have a good day. And if y'all need help with receiving a message, you need help, you want to know more about what I do, you can always go to my website, thebackroadhome.com, and find out more about the services that I provide. Thank you.